Last episode in Duck's World, we got the challenge to have no armor for this episode. So we're going to get rid of our armor real quick. And I see no reason why I should. Oh, I got to get rid of some stuff. I see no reason why I can't have an elytra. So I am making that caveat for the challenge, is that I am going to keep my elytra on. However, we're going to lose all of the rest of my armor for the remainder of today's episode. You are watching me put it in here right now next to this challenge for no armor for this episode. But we're going to double up. Let's get another challenge and let's see what we've got. The second challenge for today is go a full episode without sleeping. What a quaint and perfect combination. So hello everybody, this is Duck. Welcome to another episode of Duck's World, where we're going to be doing some work here in Duck's World. So we've got no sleeping and we've got no armor. So if you're ready, let's throw these incomplete challenges in here with the armor, and let's get right into it. So you may be wondering, what are we going to be doing in today's episode when we have to survive the night and we have no armor? Well, lucky for everybody's viewing pleasure, I decided what we were doing before I knew the challenges. So we are going to have some risky business, I suspect. But we're going to need a lot of glass, which means we need a shulker box. But what we're going to do is we're going to be making the sequel to the glass ceiling. That's right, we're putting a glass ceiling on the ravine building project. It's been a long time coming, and I have been debating it for almost a full year about if I wanted to put a glass ceiling on the ravine building project. But at this point, I think it's a necessity. Why? Because I kind of like it. I like the glass ceiling look. It makes me feel good, if nothing else. And frankly, it's needed. Let's make it look like it's something consistent with the rest of the world. And the best way to do that is to put glass on everything. Because I've already started that sort of style. Might as well just keep going with it. Because the mega base, when I actually work on that, will also have a big glass ceiling too. So we're gonna need it. And I'm just throwing a bunch of items in here too, so I can actually transfer glass, because I want to keep some of this in case I want to do other building while I'm over there. But I do need as much space as possible in my inventory as well. And I forgot the shortcut for putting everything in your inventory, so I'm just going to take all of this glass. And is this going to be enough? I kind of doubt it, but that's all right. We're going to see how much. Good thing I have silk touch. We're going to see how much glass actually is needed for this project, because frankly, it's a long time coming. I've been wanting to add glass here for a while, and yeah, if nothing else, it'll look really good, I hope. And as we're going up, I just wanted to share why I like putting glass ceilings on some stuff. I don't know that a reason is necessarily needed, other than I think it looks good, but also it keeps me from being surprised when mobs eventually strike, because they're always going to strike, and mobs scare me, especially with no armor. So we're gonna make our way over here. We're gonna fly in, and why not? I haven't actually been over here in a while. Let's actually go through the actual scenic entrance, up and over and through and underneath. Hi, villagers. Are you guys up yet? Oh, I need to build up because I forgot that I locked villagers in here, and they're annoying. All right. So they're in. Are the villagers up and awake? Yes, they are. All right. How high do we want this glass to be? I want to say if we do this, jump up. Oh, these are half subs. Jump up, please. Please place block. I'll just do it here. I want to say if I go up this high, and if I do glass at this Y level across, that's got to be enough space, I would think. It's not going to interfere with anything, I don't think. And then we'll just have to figure out something else for the actual entryway from the top. We'll have to figure out how we can get people in here through the glass from up here, because I do have a stairwell, for those that don't know, up there. So we'll have to worry about that here in the future. But I'm going to let's just glass the whole thing. We'll worry about how it looks later on, because I can incorporate the glass into the actual structure of the mountain later on. But the reason, other than I think it looks good and it keeps me safe, the reason that I want to kind of incorporate a glass ceiling is also for the sake of, again, for the sake of me. I like to not die, and also it kind of looks good. It's a very 2013 thing to do, of course. But I mean, if I like it, I'm gonna do it. Because glass is also one of those blocks that no matter how much you place, you're always going to find some enjoyment out of placing it because it's glass. Like, glass is fragile. Everybody likes glass, I think. I hope. I don't know why people wouldn't like glass other than it's, kind of kind of painful when it inevitably cuts your hand open. But I do think that it's kind of a good block in Minecraft to have because I mean, it's transparent. You can still see what's happening, but at the same time, it's a little bit more friendly for noob builders as myself, as like myself. I will say that. For those that are worse at building, this kind of gives a little bit of a atmospheric like now I'm enclosed and this is definitely a noobville, and that's kind of what I'm going for. And I hope that that kind of makes sense. I'm trying to incorporate the fact that I'm bad at this game and I want to recognize that and show a before and after. That's what I did with the starter base. That's why the starter base is encased in glass. That was the first base I wanted to do, and I wanted to kind of section that off so that people were aware this was first. And then the mega base that I'll be building will have a glass ceiling, but it will be more incorporated into the actual build rather than just slapped on top. Because then we can say this is part of the base rather than showing you that this is first. And then I'm throwing the glass ceiling on this as well, more for safety for the villagers, but also for the sake of making sure people are aware that, oh yes, this was also something that was built, and now everything outside of the ravine building project is something different. So it's kind of a way to section things, if that makes sense. And I hope that's what people are able to see in this building. It is going to take me forever to place all of this glass, and I think that some sort of mobs killed most of my villagers. I see one. I see one. I think the rest of them are dead, especially since I see this iron golem. I think that means that they all have died. Oh, nope, they're all just hiding over here. Okay. And how terrible does it look from underneath? It doesn't look terrible. I honestly don't mind it. I miss glass here, but I can fix that pretty easily, I think. I just go jump in place, jump in place, and jump in place, and then over here, jump in place. All right, cool. I don't think that looks all that bad. I'm going to not hit the iron golem because I was tempted to do that, but that would have been really bad considering I was going to die. Oh, come on, Elytra. You can work. Oh, I'm trying to eat food. There we go. But then if we go up and look from the bird's eye view, yeah, it doesn't look terrible. That doesn't look terrible at all. All right, cool. We're spinning down. We're spinning down. We're spinning down. I got to remember, since I'm not wearing armor, I could very well die very easily. And shulker box, because I'll need... I went overkill on the glass, I'm telling you now. But it's good to have a shulker box of building materials extra anyways. But I do kind of want your guys' feedback on some of the progress that we've been doing as well, because this world it's the bread and butter of the channel, and so I want to make it more of an evolution of skills. And the fact that I have not done anything with the mega base is the testament to that, because my skills have not met the ambition of what I wanted to do, and I felt that it was not fair to try to make a bad mega base until I knew what I was doing. And so if you guys have any feedback on what you guys would like to see else from this world, please let me know. I would appreciate that. And I hope that any feedback that is given, like, I hope that I'm able to do justice to what you guys are suggesting from me. And yeah, that's kind of it. I'm adding glass, all over the place. And it's sharp and it's pointy, and I don't want to get stabbed by the glass, and I can't left click or right click. I can't click. I can't click at all. So for placing, like this. And honestly, it's been a long time since I've done any progress in the ravine building project, but I kind of have to say, I'm kind of happy with it. Like, I know it's a bunch of ideas everywhere, but that was kind of the idea. This was a way to kind of expand what I was doing. Oh, let's not place glass everywhere. Um, it was a different building project. I was going starter base, starter base. I needed something else, and the ravine building project I think filled that niche need that I had for a different type of building. Because like there is a little bit of skill, and I don't think I've perfected it like at all. Um, but if you guys have any feedback on that, let me know. There is a skill to be had in building in a very confined space like this. Like it's difficult. Ravines are unique, as is every different type of building environment. Like everything's different, and I know that. But ravines are, I mean, you've got a thin, narrow space and you're cutting into walls. You've got a lot of diagonals, you got a lot of messy. And I thought that the challenge was kind of a good one to have to kind of do a little bit of some unique building here. And I would think that I'm proud of it. Is it a success? I don't know. You as a viewer, what are your thoughts? But I think that I enjoyed it. And that to me means a lot. Like if I enjoyed a project, great. Great. That means that we've made some good progress. This is a pillar from way back when, I bet. That's good enough. Nobody's going to look at the back of my head anyways. Um, but I would say that I'm happy with this. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm happy with it. Um, but what are your thoughts? Are you happy with the ravine building project? Let me know. Um, it's very 2013 what I'm doing now because this used to be a pillar. Let's just glass it all off. It's part of history now. But if we go ahead and fly up, like this is a very 2013 thing that I've done. But it's now history. Like look at that. Like it's encased. It's cool. I like it. And then I still, if I did what I think I did right, I still should have access to my where is it? To my actual entrance. Oh, the entrance is way over here by this cabin. Like I should still be able to go over here to the stairwell that I've created, and we should still be able to get in relatively easily. Yep. Walk on in. Yep, down we go, by this building facade, by the glass. I think I almost want to just glass up a little bit more. If we do this, like, yeah, there we go. Like, it's just an encasement. And then you're walking down into a sanctuary. That's what I like. I like this. I like this a lot. New glass. I think it's cool. I'm happy with that. Let's get rid of these logs. But I'd say that's a success. That's what I wanted to do. I like it. So, will I admit that I went way overkill on the glass here? Yes, I will be the first to admit I went overkill on the glass. So we're actually going to go back to the starting base and die. No! Okay, we gotta go back there fast because I want to get my items. But what we have to do is we have to lose something for a death. So we lost. I don't know what we lost. What did we lose that time? We lost diamond leggings. All right. Dang it. I knew that this iron would be a problem, and it's nighttime. Oh, no. Oh, no. Let's go as fast as we can to go get our stuff. But it's nighttime, so we're going to be running with mobs. What I was going to say is I went overkill on the glass. I know I did. Let's go get our stuff. And what we're going to do from there is we're going to actually get our stuff back, hopefully. And we're going to go ahead and deposit all the glass and all that extra junk that was in the inventory back into the storage system so that it can be sorted out. And then we're going to probably, if we still have time, try to do something else. Now, I know for a fact that because of this challenge and the fact that I can't sleep through the night, I might die again, and that could be a problem. But we're going to make our way over there as fast as possible so that we don't die again. Because I've got most of this area lit up, but I don't have it lit up well. As you can see, like, there are definitely patches of no discernible torch placement. Like, I spawned torches everywhere. I sang about it, like, episode 24, like, forever ago. But I never actually did a good job of making sure there was full coverage. And I mentioned that I sang it, like that validates the fact that I did it. But no, I sang about it, and I think that was a distraction. But we need to get as there as fast as possible, and I'm so slow. So slow. I rely so much on the elytra, I don't even know what I was doing. But let's get over there. Let's grab our stuff. There's an egg. I don't need the egg. I can see the ravine building project in the distance. There it is. There's the duck on top of the mountain. There's me. There's a spider. Hi. I don't really want to deal with spiders right now. All right, let's go grab our stuff. It's going to be vomited all over in the water, but that's what happens. I'm still bad at this game. Like, as much as I've got 108 episodes into Duck's World, I still die all the time. All the time I die. Grab everything possible. Everything off of there. All right, into the water. Grab everything. The concern for me more is my tools and the shulker box. If I got the tools and the shulker box, I'll be okay. Because everything else is replaceable. But I got the shulker box, I got the elytra, and I've got all my tools. Cool. Let's get up here where I'm somewhat safe. I say with very, very intentional quotations. Like, I want to be somewhat safe. And then we're going to throw all of our tools back where they belong, like so. I'm going to throw them on the hot bar where they belong, throw the food there, throw the rockets, eat the food, get the rockets, and let's fly back to the starting base. Let's get back to the starting base, and then from there we can see what we can do about another project. But I want to get rid of all this glass. Like, there's no reason to have all this glass here. It's ridiculous. Like, I've got a lot of glass for no reason. I really overestimated what I've got. So zoom, spin around, fall down, and installed back into the base. I'm gonna go back down here, and let's use our handy dandy storage system to throw all of the glass away. Right in there. Fence, logs, planks, torches. I want those torches, actually. Keep those. Carrots I want kept. Cherry stuff, sea lanterns, ender pearls, leftovers from last episode. Throw those in there. And then for the sake of speeding things up, gonna get rid of the composter. And we're gonna just throw this shulker box right here. So then this is also getting unloaded. Okay, cool. There. We'll keep stuff clean after we spend all of last episode cleaning it up. But that was done, and that took me a lot less time than I anticipated. Like, a lot less time. So let's see what we can get for another challenge from the challenger. Like, legitimately thinking that we've got enough time for another challenge. And as for people that weren't aware, the challenger was brought into existence so that there was more engaging things for me to do and more risk. Because I had netherite and stuff was... Speaking of spiders, hi spider! There was a little bit of in risk in having netherite stuff, and I wanted to still be engaging somehow. So that's why we're going all night long with no armor and stuff like that. And those are the challenges that I'm trying to do. I'm trying to stay engaged myself. So let's see what else we get. Are we out of challenges? Are we out of challenges? We are out of challenges in the challenger. So that's all right. We've done 2 in this episode. Here's my ask to you. In the comments, let me know what are some other challenges that you'd like to see in this series. We've ran out of them. What are some more unique, more exciting challenges that you'd like to see me take on? Because the whole point of the challenger is to shake up kind of what I do on the regular everyday world. So if you've got a challenge that you'd like to see, let me know. Send it my way through the comments. That would mean a ton to me. But until then, we're out of challenges. So, what I think we're going to do instead is I think we're going to just take a walk back down memory lane. Where is it? Did I lose it? I lost it. Somewhere in the valuables, I had a music disc that I was just going to play, and we are going to kind of just, through the music disc, kind of explore a little bit of this world. I lost the music disc. So, that being said, we're going to avoid that because I think it'd be kind of cool to reminisce with an actual music rather than me rambling on and on and on. Instead of doing that, we're going to go over to the mega base, and we're going to. Holy cow! We're gonna light this up. I was gonna go to the mega base. Nope, 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 nope. We're going to fight mobs and light up the area because this needs lit up, and might as well light it up. And what better risk thing to do in night with no armor than to run around and hopefully not die. So we're gonna run, spawning torches everywhere, 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 because we've got to light this area up. I looked and I was like, there's a bunch of area that has no light at all. So we've got to fix that. And even if it's lit up and it remotely looks like it's not, I'm placing torches. Like, I don't care if it's too many torches. I'd rather have too many torches than too few torches and end up with mobs happening like that. Like 2 creepers, no thank you. They're scary. So we're gonna throw that egg, because why not? Throw torches down. All right, we have 11 more torches. Let's see where else we can torch. That'll be what we can do. Oh, there's a bunch right here. Holy mobs. Holy mobs. Holy mobs. Run away. Please. Please and thank you. Hi. I can hear the spiders. I can see the creepers. And it's about to be daytime too, as we walk up to the ruins, which were right over here, were they not? I thought they were here. I swear they were over here. Where are my ruins? I can't find them. Anyways, I think that's gonna... Oh, there are the ruins. I'm just gonna make sure there's light sources over here, because this will help my zombie spawner efficiency, which is right below this. So, like, even lighting this up will help me in the long run, even though it seems like a very mundane task. Like, it's still gonna be helpful. But I do believe that we are out of time. We did what we set out to do today, and I'm very proud of it. We built a glass ceiling, which doesn't sound that exciting, but to me it is, because, I mean, we've got a kind of a separation between what I've built with the ravine building project and the outside world. It's a great way for me to kind of be able to distinguish building projects from building projects. And although it's very 2013, I do like it. So we've done that. We did a little bit of, very little bit, of placing torches for a little bit of some mob protection. But we've done what we set out to do. So thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Let me know what your feedback is down in the description. Thoughts, questions, comments, concerns, all of it. I appreciate all of it. So until next time, God bless. We'll see you guys later. And I hope you guys are enjoying your day. And until next time, stay hydrated. God bless. I almost forgot. I need these. I need all of my armor back, and I need all of these challenges back in the challenger chest of completed challenges. So thank you guys so much for watching again. It means a lot, and adios.